never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I think I got myself in trouble, so I'll fill the bath with bubbles.
Hello and welcome to the Book Station. So sorry about the lighting and the quality of this video. I'm recording this at about 6 PM and for some reason the lighting is ridiculously terrible. I've literally tried recording this video about 7 times and it just hasn't worked, so I'm hoping this time it'll work. Yes, so I know I've been away for a while, sorry about that. If you look at my bookshelves here and here mainly, you'll see that there are empty spaces. One reason I haven't been around for a while is because I'm preparing to move, possibly in November time, so that's been a bit frantic. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been here. The other is I just haven't really been reading very much. I was going to wait for some books to arrive from Amazon, but only one has, so I'll do this haul now, and when the others arrive I will do another haul. So yeah, I'm just going to show you the books that I have, tell you where they're from and all that stuff. Yeah, so let's get started. So, the first book I picked up is Magnus Chase and the Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. This is the first in his new series, which is based, I think, on Norse mythology, because the second book is called Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor. So, you know, Thor is like a Norse character. And I'm really not too sure what this is about. It says on the back, "My name is Magnus Chase. I'm orphaned and living rough on the streets of Boston, and things are about to get much worse." Yeah, so I've only read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief and half of The Sea of Monsters. So let me know. I've heard that you can read these individually, and you know you can read his series out of order. So I hope that's the case because I really want to read this, and I have actually started. I'm on like chapter 2. So let me know if I should carry on, or if I can carry on, or whether it's a good idea to wait until I've read the other books. So yeah, let me know that in the comments below, but I'm really excited for this one. I then picked up The Watchers by Neil Spring. This is the guy that wrote The Ghost Hunters. And this is about a guy whose mum and dad, or his mum and dad died. He lives in Wales and then he moves somewhere, but something has followed him. And it's got like a kind of science fiction, paranormal vibe to it. So yeah, and the covers of Neil Spring's books are just gorgeous. So I thought I had to have this one. Next book I got is actually a sequel, so I'm not sure, but I only paid £1 for this, so and this is Missing Me by Sophie Mackenzie. This is the sequel to Sister Missing, which obviously I do not have, and I think Girl Missing is the first one. So yeah, I haven't read the back. I'm not going to, but it was hardcover. It was £1. I thought, why the hell not? And maybe eventually I'll pick up the other two, or one, or however many are in this series that I don't have. I'm not sure. Let me know if you know. I then picked up Spectacles, a memoir by Sue Perkins. Sue Perkins is a British comedian. She is one of the hosts of the Great British Bake Off, and she is absolutely hilarious. I don't normally buy autobiographies / memoirs unless they're people that I really, really, really want to find out about, and Sue Perkins was one of them. I thought, I need that. It sounds amazing, it looks amazing. I love Sue Perkins. And her glasses match mine. And the end papers are also glasses, and they match mine too. So yes, I got that one. It's a beautiful book. And on the front it says, "Me, was I premature? Mum, yes, you were a week early. Dad, I'm still not ready for you." I thought that was hilarious. I then have a book that I was sent for review. John Murray sent this to me, and this is The Loney by Andrew Michael Hurley. This cover is amazing, proper creepy, and if you look, there's like one speck of red blood. But this is basically a book that was written ages ago, and people read it and were just like, "Yeah," and just cast it to the side. But then it was rediscovered and republished in this new edition, and now it's become a modern classic. And it's been called a gothic masterpiece, a masterful excursion into terror, an instant classic. Stephen King says it's not just good, it's great, an amazing piece of fiction. Daily Telegraph says it's an extraordinarily haunted and haunting novel, arrestingly in command of its unique spot in the landscape. No one who missed it the first time has much of an excuse now. So it sounds really good, and it's already out. So like you don't have to wait for it; it's already out. I then picked myself up some books for cheap. This is Chez Max by Jacob Argini, and it says, I've probably butchered that, it says, provoked by the events of 9/11 and the US reaction, Jacob Argini has written a clever and satiric novel focusing on a state intelligence officer and the workings of mass hysteria. And it was short, and it was £1. And look at the end papers. Proper spooky shit. So yeah, that's that one. I then picked up this, which is Con Man by Richard Asplin, and I think this guy, the guy who's known as the Con Man, is avenging. I think he's like a contract killer, and then he finds out who murdered his wife and daughter. So instead of going after his next kill that he's instructed to go after, he targets this man who killed his wife and kids. But apparently, it turns out that the person that it is, he never thought it would be. So maybe it's not a man. But yeah, it sounds really good, and it's a chunker, but it sounds good. I then picked up this, which is Einstein. It's by Miles Gibson. And basically, this guy called Charlie is woken up in the middle of the night and told that the world is going to end. And he's left with like a question: why have I been told this? And so he decides to see if he can stop the end of the world using science. And he is accompanied by his best friend, who is a dog called Einstein. So it sounds good. It's not too big, so I'm going to give it a shot. I then got The Lighthouse Keeper by Alan K. Baker. It's about some lighthouse attendants or whatever that go missing, and then a crew is sent out, an emergency relief crew is sent to the lighthouse to man it, and then they inexplicably all quit their jobs at the same time, not long after, and nobody questions it until now. And I think it's based on a true story, so it sounds good. I then got No Telling by Adam Thorpe. It's basically a family drama set in Paris in 1968. It's huge, but I thought it looked good, and it was only £1, so yeah. And then Headline sent me Fuck This Journal by Dale Shaw. It's basically like a funny version of like Wreck This Journal by Kerry Smith. So it sounds good. It says on the back, look no further than Fuck This Journal, the perfect way for you to embrace your hate-tivity with added fun. So there's things like, draw your favourite place to hide and cry. And then in brackets it says, mine is a Costa Coffee in Brent Cross Shopping Centre. So it's just like a funny satirical version. That's it. What does that say? Look, if you're an... Okay, I can't fucking read that. If you're an artist, wear a beret, otherwise you can just fuck off. So yeah, I think this is hilarious, and I probably will do this. I also have Wreck This Journal, so I'll probably do that as well and do like a comparison. So yeah, thank you to Headline for sending me that. That came out 24th of September, so that is also already out. And then the last book in this haul is called The Kind Worth Killing For, and it's by Peter Swanson, who also wrote The Girl with a Clock for a Heart, which I read about 150 pages of, but put down. But this is basically, a woman is waiting at an airport to get on a business flight, and she is pursued by a man, and she has no freaking idea why he's pursuing her, why he's going after her, why he's chasing her. And yeah, it turns into this like massive chase where she's trying to run away from him, he's trying to hunt her down. That's what I believe. That's what I've heard. And I thought this was awesome. It's been quoted on the front as Gone Girl on Speed, if you can see that. But yeah, those are the books I've picked up recently. Sorry I've been away for a while. Like I said, that's mainly down to trying to move and stuff like that. So Who knows when there'll be another video, but there will definitely be one when I get all of my books from Amazon. So yeah, if you like this video, please like. If you wish, you may subscribe. And please don't forget to let me know about Magnus Chase in the comments below. Should I stop and read all of the other Rick Riordan books first? Or should I carry on, because I've heard you can read them out of order. Please, please do let me know. Okay, I will see you later. Goodbye.
Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I feel it coming out my throat.